Okay, so here we are at namecheap.com. Now, this is where I register my domains. It's personal preference, but this is where I go. So, depending on what you want your website name to be, let's stick with the golfing. I highly doubt golfing.com is available, but maybe it is. We can check it out. So, it's not available. In fact, none of these are available. So, maybe golfing blog. Let's check that out. See if that's available. You can go based on your keyword search with Google. These are all taken too. Now, if you look over here, or under here, I'm sorry, it's going to find you some alternatives. So it will find you something similar that is available. It's doing a lot of searching. Okay, let's do a bulk search. You see up here in the tab, I can do a bulk search or just one search. So let's do a bulk. Okay, so golfing in Florida, maybe. Sorry, .com. Golfing, let's say golfclubs.com. Golftips.com. Let's try golfingtips.com. I love golf.com. Let's check those out. Wow, so they're all taken. And we don't have any suggestions. It's not when we do bulk domain search. So let's see here. Let's do golfing tips and see what they come up with as suggestions. Okay, so as you can see, Golfing Tips is available. However, it's $3,688. So it's a premium website. Typically, they do not cost this. Golfingtips.pw is available at $398 per year. Typically, I only ever go with .coms. So it's up to you if you want to use something else. .coms is easier. It's typically what people search. So if you buy golfingtips.pw and somebody enters golfingtips.com, they're not going to your website. So I do suggest using a .com address. It's just about finding the right word. So you can go through and search through this and find the right ones for you. Now, always what I do is I transfer my domains to DreamHost. That's where I host my domains. That's where I do the one-click WordPress install. So what I do is once I buy the website, then I enter the name. So let's say it was golfingtips.com. We didn't buy it, but just for an example. So then you just hit fully host this domain. And then what it gives you is the DNS server names. So this is what they are. So then you go in here, my account, manage domains. So book with my Vegas. Let's say we want to transfer DNS to web host. So this is right here, as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen. Click this. And then we put in the name servers, which I do it so much that it pulls them up already for me. So this is what the DreamHost server names are, ns1, 2, and 3.dreamhost.com. And that's all you need to put in there. And then you save the changes and have it hosted by DreamHost. So bookwithmyvegas.com is now on DreamHost. Now it may take a little while, but here I'll show you how this works. Bookwithmyvegas.com. Fully host this domain. And there you go. Gives me name servers. However, we've already done that on Namecheap's end. So that's all I have to do. And then you can see down here, it's got a little time clock. So it could take up to a few hours for it to start working. So I can add email addresses. So let's add some email addresses. So bookwithmyvegas.com. We don't have any, so let's create some new ones. So bookwithmyvegas.com. I'm going to say Courtney at bookwithmyvegas.com. We'll just call this Book with My Vegas. Now this is what shows up when people, when people email you and it shows you their name, or if you get junk email, it might show admin or buy now, or this is what'll show up when people get your email. So you want to be professional and make sure that they know who is contacting them by email, so that they read it, they know it's something secure and it isn't just junk mail. And then I create my password. I always use number, uppercase letter, and a character. That's why it shows it's strong password. List emails, we don't need to do any of that. We just create the address. And that's it. Now we have email addresses. This email address, we can do another one. You can, if you need to forward emails, you can add it here. I don't ever do that. I don't need to. If there is a purpose for you, that's where you can do it. So that is kind of how you get your website up and started and manage, create an email. So let's go down to the one-click installs. Now this is where you get the WordPress on your website. Now right now, if you're not signed up with WordPress, it'll take you to where you can create a login name and an account. So here I go to WordPress, custom installation. We are going to do bookwithmyvegas.com. Automatically create a database so that they're all different, and install it here for me now. So it has been installed. It says successfully it's been installed. So within 10 minutes, I will get an email with final instructions to make it work. So I will then go and log on and create a username. See how it says this page can't be displayed? It's because the WordPress hasn't actually physically been installed on that site yet. It takes about 10 minutes. So when it is installed, I will show you exactly how to walk through that process.